besides?
No.
Nah, it's yes?
I think, can I answer just the first one?
Please do.
It is all about me, first of all. Second of all, yeah, I think it's great. I think anime in general, the characters have a lot more dimension and depth than, like you said, a westernized cartoon, for the most part. And I think it's fun to play. I love that it's not just, you know, one way or black or white, and there's that.
The layers make it more interesting, I think.
Yeah, I mean, actors, of course, love a character they can really sink their teeth into and get the opportunity to show their own range and what they can bring to a character. So I think any actor would prefer a multifaceted, layered character than, you know, just a guy wearing all black who's just plotting for 17 episodes. Yeah, so absolutely. I mean, it's funny that you would say westernized animation, but that makes me think of the word Western, and that's where you have the good guys in white and the bad guys in black, so you can get more black and white than that. But yeah, I think actors like complicated roles even more. Yes?
Do you guys ever find it hard to overcome, well, that makes it sound like an inflection, your accents? Is it ever hard to, do you just kind of slip into it sometimes?
We never get called out from, no, I do. Because you have to talk so fast, you're trying not to stumble, and then whatever your accent device is easily slips in sometimes, I don't know.
They've had to change the complete and total dialogue for me. Yes. Yes. I apparently can't say the word leg properly.
Which word?
Did I say it right then? Just then?
Say it again?
Leg. I think I finally say it right.
Yeah,
now.
one time.
This took many years to say that word. So they would just change, you change words. But Chris was directed me and just said, never mind. We'll say this instead.
Yeah, we'll make it at a barbecue.
Yep.
Yeah, oh, definitely. I mean, yeah, it's true. You used to say, or you may still say it, but L-E-G became leg very often, and that was. But I think she's overcome that today at this very panel. Give her a round of applause for that.
I tend to hold on to the last word a lot, like on a sentence, and so if my takes will go too long because I want to hold on to the last word.
Yes, it is difficult.
In a nutshell. Yes?
So, since there's villains and there's one who's not a villain, are you saying that... no, I think... The only way I can really ask this question. So, villains, you kind of have to go over the top. So, I mean, people who aren't villains kind of have to restrain their voices, or...
I usually am the bipolar mom that's 1 minute, hysterical. I'm usually the character actor that's over the top, to be honest. Whether it's a villain. Whether it's my many villains that Wendy got, or the crazy mom. So I don't know. A lot of my characters are over the top, and that's fun to play.
Because I noticed that with, like say Edward or other characters, they don't, sometimes they go really angry, like Edward goes into a rant, but then other times it's really restrainful and just super serious.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to project some.
I just gave you the secret code. It's up, down, up, down. Actually, the question was, well, I know for me, yeah, a lot of the villains, at least that I've played, have been over the top, and that's great. I love big over the top stuff. And it kind of being a villain affords you that luxury, because a protagonist or the hero very often has to be, I mean, this is all stereotyped, it has to be that plucky, young, earnest, we can do it, gang, and that's no fun.
Yeah.
So I think yeah, I like the ability or the option to go over the top where normally you don't. So a villain has that one chance to really play around with that. So I think it's fun. So, yes?
Oh, I was wondering if y'all ever end up using your villain voices in real life, like something ends up escaping into.
All the time. I get to hear envy all the time. All the time.
It works really great in a middle school classroom. I teach 6th through 8th grade, and he shows up every day around 7th period. That's the J-Wise job. And we come out.
Are you a boy or a girl? Shut up.
I'm your teacher. Sit down and I'm not saying it to hear my head rattle. That. Yeah, it becomes out a lot of work.
That's awesome.
No. Although maybe I should do that when I get a telemarketer. That would be the best time to do something.
My husband actually asked me a couple nights ago, I had rehearsal, we were rehearsing for Alice in Wonderland, and I guess I had answered the phone during rehearsal, and he said, have you yelled at enough kids today, or are we going to need to yell again tomorrow? I was like, I think I'm going to need to do it again tomorrow. He's like, okay. Did you get it out of your system? Not yet.
We talked about screen therapy before. Does it secretly or not so secretly feel good to yell at the kids?
It feels great, YouTube. Absolutely great. I know there are budget cuts in Texas right now. Please keep me on board to yell at your children, Texas. By the way, while you've been here, I've contracted gestational diabetes.
There's another thing right here.
We got a tattoo up here. So to recap. So to recap. This model says that. Oh man, this is. One of them there, baby flashes. We just entered a really dark area. Who's gonna get us out of it? Somebody with a hand up, I assume, yes?
Oh my god! I hope I still have a job when I get home.
Sorry I asked that question, yes?
This is just me being naive, but like, you guys do a lot of sound effects. Like, I never thought there's a lot of nom-nomming. Do you like make the sound effects yourself, or do you find them particularly difficult, or how do you cope with it?
Like eating sound effects? Yes, we have to do
How
that.
do I cope with that? Like an affliction that must be dealt with, like diabetes type 2.
I'm begging you guys not to put this on YouTube. I'm having a Braxton Hicks. What?
A lot of the time you're eating human, so you like think about that when you're nom-nomming.
No, I think that eating humans when I'm making eating sound effects. Well, it's usually any excuse. Actually, we sometimes do put food in our mouths to sound like it's a mouthful. But for me, it's just any excuse to put those awesome donuts in the hash. Is it really about eating humans in my mind? No. Yes.
What do you think the best human sound effects?
Some of the, actually, it's Dunkin' Sticks. I do love those. But yeah, the vending machine Funimation. First of all, 25% soda is fantastic. But then the vending machine, we have a lot of pastries, and I've explored them all doing sessions. But yeah, we do a lot of. Actually, that's my favorite thing as a director.
I really eat in the booth.
Oh yeah, I mean that's my favorite thing as a director. I love, and I've said it before, when an anime character eats, that is my favorite thing in the world. I love this. I love that.
One thing to eat right before I had to eat soup.
Yeah.
And I just slurp up the noodles and eat soup. And we had so much fun with the slurping of the noodles. Because he was real gross. This is an old lady, so he would go, no, even nastier. I'd be like, oh, please don't put this on YouTube.
She is a grown woman, everyone.
It's some weird character that always had a lollipop in her mouth, so I literally had to do all my lines with my finger in my mouth, and I get in trouble for not. Like, do you have your finger in your mouth on that one? No. That was, is that Evans? No.
Amen. As he said in the previous panel, he's a real taskmaster. Good. Yes?
How do you get the animal voices when you do with characters that have cats meows or dogs barks or things like that?
I think we're just all natural mimics. I know that when I was a little kid watching TV, we used to do sound effects all the time. Sometimes even turning down the volume and just doing the sound effects ourselves. And I was talking about the fact that, has anyone seen the movie Police Academy?
Yeah.
Okay, you know the guy Michael Winslow who does sound effects? He still tours, and the places sell out. And what he does for, I think, his grand finale, or at least he used to do it, is he would go to the original Star Wars, A New Hope, Episode 4, and he would go to the part where they're in their X-wings and they're trying to blow up the Death Star. He'll turn the sound completely down and do all the sound for that sequence. And I thought, that's strong. I like that. So, I mean, I think there's an audience for it. I think he's interested in it. I enjoy doing it.
I'm personally very awkward at it. I personally suck at
We
sound.
mentioned she's not even a villain.
Cynthia got one
I'm
speaking
really
word.
good at nagging.
Do you guys, any of you watch Shin Chin? Yeah. That's Mitzi.